Hey there, Scorbra. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive right in. This is going to be a cusp reading for the sign of Scorpio and Libra, okay? I'm going to start your reading with 3 tarot cards for your overall current energy, what's going on in your life, anything that I need to know, anything that I need to see, okay? After that, we're going to look at your present situation, your recent past, and your near future, okay? At the end, I will do the Big Bubba Mac portion, and then I'll pull a Spirit Message Oracle card for you. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has for you today. Let's see what you have going on. Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, show me the cards that I need to see for Scorbra today, please. I've already pre-shuffled the cards, but I can't help shuffling. I'm so used to it, so I'm trying to do a little bit less shuffling in my readings. 1, 4, okay, that's it. There we go. Okay, it looks like maybe you have some kind of reason to celebrate here, okay? Celebrating with friends or family, okay? Maybe you're just having a time period where you're feeling like relaxed. It seems like some kind of ending has happened here, okay? This could be with a significant other. This could be like at a job with a boss who's just like a bad leader, or someone that's lazy or ineffective, okay? Definitely some kind of ending has happened here. Someone could be feeling backstabbed, Scorbra, whether this is you or someone that you are dealing with, but definitely some kind of ending here. Let's clarify. Well, let's just look at your present situation. What's the present situation for Scorbra? Okay, 5 of Pentacles, King of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Emperor again, okay? So the Emperor did come out in the reversal again. You have 3, you have a King of Cups, a King of Swords, and the Emperor here, which is I would say that this is 3 different cards of leadership in one way or another, okay? The King of Cups is someone that has explored their emotion to a very deep level. They understand why they feel how they feel. This is emotional regulation. Okay, this can represent creativity. The King of Swords, so that's I don't know why I'm doing it in this order. This is out of order from the way that I would normally do it, but I'm already doing it this way, so here we go. King of Cups, that's what we just described here. Someone that has explored their emotions to a very deep level, creativity, someone that's very emotionally controlled and regulated. King of Swords is someone that thinks things through from all perspectives. This is someone very mentally aware of what they want, where they're going, and this can represent cutting out anyone or anything from your energy that does not need to be there, okay? You do have the Emperor here as well. The Emperor is someone that owns their space with confidence. This is a leader. This is someone that other people go to for advice, someone that's very cool, calm, collected, confident, okay? 5 of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold or kicked to the curb here. This can be some kind of financial loss or decrease or something to that nature. Let's clarify present situation for Scorbra. 5 of Pentacles, you have the Empress. King of Cups, you have the Page of Wands. King of Swords, you have the Ace of Swords. And the Emperor, you have the Page of Cups. So it feels very scattered. I can't really I can't tell you exactly why it feels as scattered the way that it looks. Okay, Ace of Swords with the King of Swords. There's some kind of decision that was made here. You are feeling the need to take action on your goals here, all right? You have support and stability, cooperation from people around you, okay? This can also represent that you're getting a lot of attention at this time, and it feels here that someone is maybe making you a love offer. So this is telling me that the 5 of Pentacles energy is most likely someone outside of your current energy, or this is someone that's like, like a lingering ex, or like, there was a situationship and the person is having a hard time letting go of you. What's the 5 of Pentacles? Queen of Cups, not clear. Page of Cups. So someone's feeling left out in the cold because you're emotionally regulated, and because you maybe I don't really see very clearly here that there is new love. I feel that there could be, but it looks maybe more like you're going, maybe going out on a date, or someone has expressed interest, or vice versa. But it doesn't really look like you're, full blown in a connection. You could be, but it just doesn't look like that from my perspective. Okay, with the Five of Pentacles, you have the Empress. This is someone feeling left out in the cold because you have support, stability, resources, and maybe you're getting a lot of attention at this time, Scorbra. With the King of Cups, you have the Page of Wands. So you are very emotionally regulated. At least you're showing up that way, okay? Sometimes maybe people will see you as someone that's like emotionless, but it's just because you have so much regulation over your emotion that you do not react a lot to situations. You respond instead, okay? Page of Wands is taking action on your goals and enjoying every moment. Some of you may have a child, okay? You do have fire energy here for a kid, if that's a message for some of you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, doesn't have to be, okay? King of Swords, you have the Ace of Swords, so a lot of decisiveness here. I'm really liking the King and the Ace of Swords. I read the Ace of Swords as a decisive victory. This means that the decisions that you are making are leading to a victory for you, okay? The King of Swords means that this isn't like the only decision that you're making this a victory. This is something that you do regularly. You're someone that knows how to regulate your emotions, and so because of that, you can regulate your thoughts. Okay, with the Emperor, you have the Page of Cups. There could be some love offer here. Okay, if not a love offer, there could be some kind of good news about a leadership position that may be opening up for you, or just the fact that you are going to be getting your confidence back in some kind of way, or maybe you will be gaining confidence if you already do have it, right? You'll be getting even more. So some kind of good news here, or possibly a love offer, okay? Let's look at your recent past leading up to the present situation. You have the Star card, the Six of Wands, the Moon card, and the King of Wands, okay? I do feel here maybe there was something that was being hidden from you, possibly in the recent past, okay? Some kind of information being withheld from you in some way. I can't really get more than that necessarily. For some of you, you have this unique ability about yourself, or you have this unique way about yourself that may not be very common, okay? Or at least it may not be considered very common. The way that you present yourself may be different than the way most people do today, okay? Random messages coming through here. You have the Star card, which is divine assistance coming to play. This is Spirit letting you know that your spirit guides have your back, that God is watching over you, protecting you, and they are either guiding you to the right path that you are supposed to be on, or they are helping you stay on the right path if you are already on it, okay? Six of Wands is public recognition, getting recognized for work that you do or something that you have been working on, okay? This can represent just getting a lot of attention as well, which you did have that in the present situation. The Moon card is confusion, or possibly something being hidden from you. This can represent, it can sometimes represent something being uncovered, but that would be in the reversal, so I don't normally read it as that. In this indication, I can't quite tell, but we are going to clarify, okay? The King of Wands is someone that is confident, that is a leader, someone that, what is this, owns their space with confidence, or takes, this is someone that takes the dynamic energy of a leader, okay? So the King of Wands here is someone that's courageous, confident. Again, this can be someone that other people go to for advice. You may have fire somewhere in your chart because you are coming up in a pretty strong position there. Scorpio, Libra, you do have the King of Cups and the King of Swords. So I would say that the King of Cups and King of Swords in the present situation is you, okay? Water and air. So yeah, definitely coming up in a strong spot there in the present. Whoever this reading is for, Scorbra, you must have a very strong connection to spirit, okay? With the Star card, you have the Page of Pentacles, Six of Wands, you have the Moon card again. Wow, okay. With the Moon card, you have the Lovers, okay? And the King of Wands, you have the Eight of Swords, excuse me. Okay, there's some kind of confusion here about a love situation or a love connection, all right? This can also be that you have to choose a path moving forward in life and you are not sure which path to choose. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be in love either. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, with the Star card, you have the Page of Pentacles here. It looks like there is some kind of opportunity coming in for you, or possibly some kind of financial increase here in the recent past. If you did get some kind of financial increase, or some kind of, maybe you won the lottery ticket, or found a $20 bill on the ground, or even a $1 bill, right? Okay, anything. I'm just playing. So this is Spirit letting you know that you are on the right track. Okay, if you did get some kind of opportunity, it doesn't have to be a financial opportunity necessarily, but it is something that you've been waiting for. With the Six of Wands, you have the Moon card. Okay, so there is some confusion here, or someone is not quite understanding how you have reached the level of success that you have. Okay, but the Six of Wands is someone that really puts in work. Okay, these people coming back, these people on the horses are coming back from a battle, a war that they have fought, and they won. Okay, so they had to put in the work to get this victory. Someone's confused possibly as to how you have the success, or the recognition, or the victories that you have in your life at this time, Scorbra. But the reason you have it, obviously, is because you have been putting in the work. Okay, with the Moon card, you have the Lovers. So this is either confusion on which path to take moving forward, or there's some kind of confusion over a love connection or a love situation. Someone is not quite understanding what's happening here. It could be that you have moved on from someone, and this person that you have moved on from is not, they don't know what your love life is like, but they're trying to figure out, okay, for example. But it doesn't have to be that. With the King of Wands, you have the Eight of Swords. So someone is feeling stuck here based on your success, or your progress, or the fact that you're a leader, okay, or even maybe just the fact that you're confident. Someone's kind of feeling stuck here. I feel that you have a person in your energy, Scorbra, that is seemingly trying to build their routine, or their I don't know, itinerary based on what you do, but it's like you're not focused on it at all, on what they're doing. You're focused on what you're doing. But because you're focused on what you're doing, you're getting a lot of progression and success. And this person over here that's trying to base their schedule or itinerary, or I'll do this if Scorbra does that energy, they're over here feeling stuck. Okay, someone don't know how to move forward because you're it seems like outshining them in some kind of way as well. Okay, and someone's just kind of really stuck in their head about this. Okay, could be a Gemini. What else other energy you have? Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Leo, Gemini, Pisces, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You have a lot of different signs. Could be any sign. General reading. Okay, let's look at your future. Six of Swords. Okay, Five of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. Okay, so you do have two sixes in your reading. You have the Six of Wands here in the recent past, going to the Six of Swords in the near future. And whenever you see two sixes in a reading, it is an indication from Spirit that you are on the right track. You are on the right path. Okay, so if you've been wondering, yes, you are. Okay, Six of Swords is moving on from the choppy waters to something a little bit calmer. The Five of Swords is either one of two things. This can mean that you are progressing, leveling up, going from a beginner to an intermediate to a pro, which is kind of what I would suspect here with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, looks like you're really putting in the work and progressing there. Or it can represent that you're dealing with someone that's controlling, egotistical, sharp and pointed with their words. Okay, you do have the Eight of Pentacles, which is really putting in that work, showing up, paying attention to detail. Okay, and the Five of Wands is conflict or competition. This can be realizing that you are on two different pages with someone that you previously thought you're on the same page with. Okay, so let's clarify the near future for you. Six of Swords, you have the Seven of Swords. Wow, so a lot of mental energy coming out here in the near future. Five of Swords, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Wands. And the Five of Wands, you have the Knight of Cups. Okay, is this revolving? Is this about a love? Is this about a love connection? Is this a jealous person from the past? No. Is this problems in a love connection? Yes. Someone's feeling stuck. Is someone that you're dating? One second. Okay, so this doesn't necessarily have to be someone that you're dating, but it is most likely someone that you have an emotional relationship with or an emotional attachment to, or vice versa, okay? With the Six of Swords, you have the Seven of Swords. So this is either a fear of what's happening or something that is actually happening. The Six of Swords is moving on from the choppy waters to something a little bit calmer. And the Seven of Swords is lying, cheating, stealing, or it can represent strategy. In this case, I feel that someone's worried or scared that you're going to move on from them, that you're going to lie, cheat, or steal from them in some kind of way, okay? With the Five of Swords, you have the Ten of Pentacles. I feel here that this is not the case, okay? I feel that you're very focused on your success. You're really focused on where you want to be. The Ten of Pentacles is building and leaving a legacy, okay? Five of Swords is, again, I feel leveling up, going from a beginner to an intermediate to a pro. So it's kind of like your skill set is really progressing. You're leveling up as well here, Scorbra. With the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Wands. So this is Spirit saying, because you have been showing up, putting in the work, really focusing on where you want to be. I'm really getting Queen of Pentacles energy here, really focusing on where you want to be. Because of that, things are going to start happening for you quite quickly. Now, this is in the near future. This isn't in the present situation. So keep in mind that you're not quite there yet, but you're definitely showing up, putting in the work at this point, at least seemingly from this reading, okay? With the Five of Wands, you have the Knight of Cups. There is a person in your energy here, Scorbra, that is worried, okay, upset, stressed out. This could be causing issues in this relationship, romantic or not, okay? This could be causing issues here. We are going through 2 eclipses this month, okay? And this is in the near future. So I would say that this is something that is supposed to happen. Things that are supposed to leave our energy usually are eclipsed out during the eclipses. So this could be a transition here for you, but it doesn't have to be. Sometimes you just have to go through hard patches with another person, so that way you can see what you both are willing and are not willing to deal with in the connection, okay? So let's get Big Bubba Mac to clarify some of this reading for you. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Big Bubba Mac, show me the cards that I need to see for Scorbra today, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we have incompetent. You could be dealing with someone that's incompetent. Someone could be saying that you're incompetent. Something about incompetence is significant here. We have Cusper. Okay, obviously you're on the cusp of 2 different signs, Scorpio and Libra. You could be dealing with someone else that's a Cusper. Okay, doesn't have to be. What else? We have Saggio. Okay, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp. I just did that reading right before Scorpio. So if you are, feel free to check out Saggio. What else? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, they're scared to make you mad. Okay, so you have someone in this reading that is scared to make you mad. Most likely the person that you're in a connection with here. Sorry guys, I just now noticed and it's really stressing me out. Okay. So most likely the person that you have some kind of emotional attachment to, that's like worried or stressed about your success. Someone's like, oh my God, are you gonna leave me or something like that? Okay, we have, how did I miss this? Someone's wondering how they missed this whenever it comes to you. It's just because you're focused. You're locked in, okay? And this person's focused on you. And they're like trying to build their schedule around you. And it's like weird. I don't know, okay? So you have made the right choice. There is some kind of decision here that you have made where you have made the right choice. Or if there is a decision that you need to make, you are going to make the right choice. You have the King of Swords in the upright position in the present situation. Very decisive energy, okay? We have mother. You could be a mother. Something about your mother could be significant. You could be dealing with someone's mother. Something about a mother here. What else? Slow down. Okay, Spirit's guiding you to take it slow. Take it easy. All right, this is probably in relation to work or something that you do for work, because with the Eight of Pentacles, that can represent pushing yourself very hard. Okay, so you may need to slow down a little bit. We have next Mystic Red Rose card. So let's see what the next Mystic Red Rose card is. Okay, we have shock, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, and epiphany, and transformation. So some kind of shocking news could come in here for you. I feel like I just got that card for a different sign very recently, okay? And I do shuffle these. What else? Okay, we have King. Yes, King. All right, you in some kind of King energy, definitely in the present situation there with the King of Cups and the King of Swords. So masculine or feminine, that's a really great combination, okay? Is there something you can do about it right now? If yes, go ahead and do it. If not, then don't worry about it. Focus on what you can control, okay? What else? We have Libra, okay? So you could be dealing with a Libra. Obviously, you have Libra in your chart if you're a Scorbra, okay? What else? Okay, awesome. Scorbra came out for yourself there. That's what's up. One more for Scorbra today, please. And we have Aries. You could be dealing with an Aries, Pisces, Cusp, or you could be dealing with someone that has Aries or Pisces somewhere in their chart, okay? Let's get a spirit message oracle card before we close out. I am still doing the bundle with New Age Lifestyle Shop, Scorbra. So if you would like a free 25-minute reading, all you have to do is get a $25 purchase from New Age Lifestyle Shop, and I'll send you the free 25-minute reading. All the information about that is in the description box below, okay? Spirit guides, what do we need to see for Scorbra today, please? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that 1, 2, 3, 4. That one popped out. When there are questions you need assistance with, go inward. Sit with yourself, meditate on the question, ask for our help also. Then trust your intuition, as most often the answer and guidance will be delivered to you intuitively. We are with you always. One more time, it says, when there are questions you need assistance with, go inward, sit with yourself, meditate on the question, ask for our help also. Then trust your intuition, as most often the answer and guidance will be delivered to you intuitively. We are always with you, okay? All right, Scorbra, awesome reading for you today. Thank you all so much for the new likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. You guys are amazing. Thank you all so much for your donations. It is greatly appreciated. Anything you need to know about me will be in the description box below. Love you guys. Keep your head up. Keep moving forward. And as always, love yourself first. See you guys later.